Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rob. Let's make something. Alright, so today we got us this little pry bar. And we're going to work on some kind of Thanksgiving fork with a little knife, a little combo set. And hopefully we can get it knocked out. I do know that I was supposed to do a part 4 for the other little group of knives that we were doing. And those just got really long and boring. So I just kind of scrapped that. I'm going to still get it all finished, but I'm going to post it on my Facebook page, Rob Knives. If you're not already part of that, head over there and check it out. We like you over there too. So let's start heating this thing up and see what we can do. First thing we got to do is flatten this out a little bit. Let's make sure we got us a flat side. And we need to keep it flat because we're going to cut right down the middle so we can open it up and make a fork. So we're going to widen that out just a little bit more, and then we're going to go ahead and cut that and start working on our taper here. Find us a good, I'm gonna say about there. You know, with Thanksgiving coming up, it's easy, I guess, to kind of think about the things that you're thankful for. And it's a long list. It is, you know, from coworkers to family to spouses to kids to, you know, random individuals online. And you know, y'all help motivate me to keep doing this. I don't necessarily like doing stuff that doesn't end in result. You know, that's the downside of doing the videos, I guess. Y'all see all the mess ups and the messiness. But it really is a great experience all the way around, and I do appreciate it, guys. So thank you, and hopefully we can make something really awesome today. Hope it works. I've never made one before. But that's the whole part of this channel, is branching out and making cool stuff. And I know a meat fork and a little knife may not be that, but to me, I think that's pretty cool. So, let's, it's almost heated up. Let's go ahead and finish working on that head a little bit, and then we will move on to the next thing. So, it's a little bit wonky, but that got us a start. Isolating where the fork is going to be versus where the shoulders of the fork's going to be, so that we can taper it down and then come down to some sort of a handle. I guess it's not super crucial, but in my research, that's what everybody else has done. And, you know, I'm not going to go against the grain here. We've tried that in the past, and it doesn't really work out. Turns out this has been something that people's done for thousands of years. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, you know? Can y'all see that? Alright. So we're going to go ahead and work on this a little bit, just kind of get some of this bulk out of the way and kind of drive it back. So we're going to kind of work that down and kind of draw this out some, and then we're going to work on this part here. Alright, so for this part here, we're going to move down here to the horn. Yeah, it's all melted down. I ain't got there yet though. Getting a little taper going on. This out a little bit. Stay put. Alright, so before this gets too thin, I still got to work that end a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and cut the center line as straight as we can. We're going to hot cut it and go ahead and isolate our forks. And then we're going to start drawing those out. That they might end up being super gnarly, but we can cut them down. We'll find out in a second. So let's do that. Alright. Stick it right there. Come here. It's not as straight as I wanted to get it. We can work around that though. Just gonna do this then. Plan on doing 2, but 3 might be okay. I bet it's just a little bit more hard, you know what I mean? A little bit more hard? Really? Really? That's 3 pieces of metal. Get that to fit though. And done. So we're just gonna wing it. That's not working. That worked a little bit. Look at there. Made us a chicken foot. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do that. That's gonna hold it right there. Stay. 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 More tap tap. And a tap tap. So we want to get you out of the way. Alright. So looks like we're starting with this one. Alright, so one down. I am gonna go ahead and cut that middle one out. I don't like the middle one. So we're gonna hot cut that out real quick. As soon as we figure out how we're gonna do that. So we're just going to so like so. Hey, you wanna hold that for me? Thank you. Hey, looky there. 2. You know they say 3's a crowd anyways. So, deuces. We're not quite there yet. Right here. Alright. 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 Okay, so what we want to do now is kind of get this bent outward. That's close. Alright. 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 Alright, so now we're going to work on that one there. Oh. Well, happy Thanksgiving, guys. It's coming together. I have kind of played trying to do this before and found out that working it too cold causes it to just break. And so we want to avoid that today. It is heating up. We're gonna go ahead and get our little forks angled out that way. Then we have to tee them off so that they go straight out. That'll make it to where we can kind of control the arch of it as opposed to just allowing the cut metal to do that for us. And after we kind of get that shaped up a little bit done, we're going to go back to working on the neck and then going down to the handle, and then at some point we're going to cut that off and then start working on the knife that goes with it. T. Alright, that looks about even. Well, kinda. Yeah, alright. So I got this big chunk here. What we're gonna do is put that right there. got us a fork. It's a little bit rough right now, but we'll tighten it up a little bit more. Right now I want to go ahead and start going back to this part right here. So now we're going to work on rounding it. Right now we kind of got it in a square shape, and that's fine, but I think it would look better if it was all rounded out. It doesn't have to be round, it just can't be hard edges. Cool, so let's do that. This is good, so we're still doing that. One edge, two. Spinning around. Alright, so next we have to work it back down to the handle. I'm going to go ahead and mark where the handle is going to end, so we can cut that off here shortly, and then play cleanup. Just kind of clean it up, make sure everything's nice and straight, curve the little tines just a tick for the, and then we're going to move on to the blade. Okay, so we got the fork kind of ironed out a little bit. It still looks a little bit rough. I don't know how much I'm going to clean it up because I like the rough look. Personal preference. So now we're going to work on the little carving knife that goes with that. So let's do that. Alright, so we flipped it over. We're using the flat end here. It's already kind of flat, so I'm going to use that to my advantage. Go ahead and start working on drawing that out. I don't really know. So we're going to put a tip on it, and then draw it out a little bit, clean it up, and then do like we did last one and cut it off how we're going to do. And then we're going to throw a grinder on these to clean them up. Start working in our tip here. Did you know that the first Thanksgiving didn't have turkey? Instead, they had freshly killed deer, they had cod, they had bass, they had a variety of fish, and a variety of vegetables, including corn, which they had as cornbread or porridge. There, that's something that you know. Alright, so in the spirit of Thanksgiving, thank you. That means you, that means everybody else, and we should all be thankful and we should be grateful for the little bit that we do have, to everything that we have. You know, it takes just that much effort to appreciate stuff. So, you know, add that to your list of things to do today. Stop for a second, say thank you for everything that you got. Thank the person that helps you, thank your spouse. You know, even thank your kids for no reason at all, because those kids change. They change your heart. So, be appreciative and be thankful. It's a very little bit thing, but it makes a major impact here and here. So, thank you guys. Okay, so we got the blade pretty much done how we want to. We got to thin out the little handle part and then start rounding all that out just like we did our fork. And then we're gonna cut it off and then go to cleaning that up. Another thing is I do got a buddy who's going to make me a little anvil stand. He's a few hours away from me, so I just haven't really had time to get out there to his house. But, you know, just the thought that he wanted to do that to try to help me out so that I'm not always bent over so much. That's a little example of being grateful, being thankful and appreciative. Wife got me this anvil last year. I have beat it up a little bit. That's the cost of learning, you know, figure out how hard to hit, how not, so thankful for that. This log came from my buddy Cody. I mean, it don't take much, guys. It's Thanksgiving. I'm reiterating that. Thanksgiving, so be thankful and give thanks. Little things. Did I mention we're up to 60 subscribers now? You want to think about that for a second? I think I've had this channel for maybe 2 months now. So in 2 months, 60. It's a little thing compared to some of those other places that got bukus and bukus and bukus of subscribers. But I'm just a little dude doing some cool stuff in my backyard, what I think's cool. And 60 of y'all seem to think that that's awesome also. You guys rock. Thank you. And do this later on in the week. But come Thanksgiving, I'm not gonna be good for nothing. I'm gonna eat and get fat, Jump on some of that fried turkey. You guys ever have fried turkey? If you had some fried turkey, get down in the comments, let me know what you think of it. I get we're in Texas and we fry everything, but that's a game changer in my book. Very dangerous. You don't know what you're doing. But if you do know what you're doing, you are in business. So now we're going to bend the blade up just a little bit so you can get kind of a, you know, little fluid cutting motion. Finish rounding out the handle some. We still have to work on the taper just a little bit, and then we're going to cut it off and then clean it up. Let's do that. Yeah, that's all right. Yeah. I can live with that. So we're gonna mark that. Bink. Heads up. Look at that though. That's a knife. And on another note, I have this. I think it goes to like a jackhammer maybe. Not sure. I only say that because it looks like it's for fitted here down here. But do y'all want to see me turn this into a sword? Like a big honking sword? If you do, go down in the comments, let me know. You can also head over to Rob Knives over on Facebook. That's Rob_Knives. And you'll see my little logo there. And you feel free to comment there as well. But if you do, let me know. And we'll see, it's a chunk, it's a bunch. But if you want to see me turn this into a sword, let me know. Just go down in the comments, let me know. Give me a thumbs up. Even share the video. You know, every little bit helps. Your buddies might want to see me make this into a sword. Okay, so we're going to start with the fork. This is what we ended up with. It's not as symmetrical as I would like. You see it kind of offset a little there. I'm gonna try to kind of just grind a little bit, try to balance it out some. I'm gonna take these tips down a little bit and kind of clean it up a little bit there. Try to correct some of our forging mistakes. Getting that anvil locked down will probably go a long ways for me. I could probably do that, but I want to use that log for something else, so I don't want to get overly committed with putting a bunch of holes and locking the anvil down. So until then, it's just gonna have to be wonky. Word of the day is wonky, apparently. So let's clean this up. Alright, I know this part's getting a little boring, so let's do a music montage while we do this. Yeah. You know you miss these. So we did that. And we'll throw this on a whetstone for a second, clean it up a little bit, just to kind of get that cutting edge a little bit better. But short of that, thanks for watching. And we know how to make these now, so if y'all, anybody want to order some of these, the more I do, the better I'll get. And, you know, you'll also be helping me out as well. So until next time, be cool and make cool stuff. Before we go, this is our giveaway. Big old chef knife. I do still need to sharpen it. It is pretty sharp right now, but we wanted to be able to cut some stuff. So anyways, what you need to do is you need to head over to Rob Knives Facebook page. There you will see some photos of this bad boy. And on there, I need to know if you want to participate. If you do, that's the place to do it. Last time, I got a little too excited and we wrapped up the competition relatively quick for the giveaway. And so this time we're just giving it a little bit more time so that everybody gets a chance. If you've already acquired a knife from me, you don't get to play. We got to give stuff to somebody else this time. And so for starters, I haven't measured it. You know, it's compared to my head. I got a big head too, so. All right, so it is a lot of knife. So Rob Knives, let me know. If not, rock it out. Be cool. Make cool stuff.